Hey, what's going on, ones? LTC Missy here, coming at you with another Pionex video update, and I just want to go over what's going over in my account and all in general right now. And of course, that nothing's guaranteed when you're trading. It doesn't matter if you're using the trading bots, using spot trading, using futures trading, and everything like that. But I just want to show you what it is that I'm doing to be able to grow my account. But before I get into this video, you should take the time to read the disclaimer again. This video to understand what's going on this channel at all times. If you do not do that, please go back and do so we're on the same page. So that's it. Let's get into this video. As you see right here, this is XLM. It's very similar to XRP, but let's take a look at Bitcoin, which I have not marked up this chart yet, but I'll do that eventually. But see where Bitcoin is currently at right now at $98,818. It got up to a high of over $99,538 yesterday and or last night. And so I was able to take full advantage of it. Was it last night or this morning? This morning. So Bitcoin got up to that this morning. I was looking at the 15-minute chart. So yeah, but when you're looking at the price of Bitcoin going up the way that it has done, it's reached new all-time highs every day since think Tuesday. So today is Friday, and the market was pretty slow for the most part of the week, and then it finally woke up yesterday afternoon for me, and everything is really starting to move at that moment. So when you come over here to, let's go over to my futures account, and you can see that I'm in a drawdown, but it's not bad because when you look at how much money I have in my account, let's go ahead and pull up this calculator. I want to pull up. There we go. So let's just say $123 divided by 1,164. I'm going to multiply that, divide that, and then multiply by 100. So I'm looking at over 10% drawdown. That's not bad, especially when you're doing futures trading, okay? What is causing the high drawdown is this one position right here, Casper. It will not pull back up. So let's go over here to the futures trading, and it's because once Casper is able to get into profit, I'm gonna close that thing out, and I'm gonna be done with Casper. So CKAS, there we go. We take a look at what Casper has done. I got in, and it barely went up in profit, and then ever since then it just been down. Does not want to come back up at all. I know eventually it will. So I'm just going to hold the position open until it does come back up here to get into profit. Once it gets in like $10, $15 in profit, I'm closing it out. And then just be done with Casper. So I've been trying to play around with different altcoins outside of Ethereum and Solana to figure out which one that I can take advantage of that can help me get profits a whole lot, more frequently. So far, when I come back over here, I'm going to show you what has been doing that for me exactly. H-bar has been doing that. Of course, you know about Solana. Sui, I think I'm gonna be finished with Sui as well because during the which day was it? Was it Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. Bitcoin went up to new all-time high on Wednesday, and Sui's network stopped processing transactions. Just like, can't be having that. And then you're going to cause a major price dip because, your network stops from working. So once Sui is able to get into profit as well, I'm going to close that one out and be done with Sui as well. Okay. Now, I still stake Sui, but, as far as me trading it, no, I'm not going to trade it anymore due to those kind of complications that can happen. No, I don't want none of that. But XLM, XRP, you can see XRP is killing it right now, and I'll show you where the market cap is at here shortly. Then ADA has been doing well for me as well, and so yeah, you can see right now today's P&L is currently over $32 in profit, or now $31. You go over to what I did yesterday, this right here was a floating loss of $145.32. Then I got a profit of over $17.21 this day. And then yesterday, $327 profit. Okay. And when you look at my account, I started out with $287.65. And I was like, I gave like 3 different scenarios to myself. Earning 4% per day for 5 days a week, 6% per day for 5 days a week and 10% per day for 5 days per week, right? So right now, I'm gonna show you where I'm at currently with the 10% for 5 days per week. And let's say, I started back on the 10th, right? Now, I didn't start with $287.65 back on the 10th. It was actually $102.65. But I ended up adding $185 2 days later to protect my account. But I'm just going to say I started $287.65 back on the 10th of this month. Then I'm going to calculate that. Actually, that's too much. Hold on. What happened there? Oh, that's why. 7 years. 7 months. That's what I was trying to put. That's all I want. So right here, calm down. It says that by the end of this month, I should have over $1,200 in my account. And when you look at where my account is currently at, let's go back out. It's currently sitting at $1,164.42. And I can close out some more trades to get this up, closer to the $1,200 mark. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna let them try to get up as far as they can. Then I'll decide if I want to let them hit TP, or I just close them out manually for profit. But right now I'm just gonna let them do what they're doing. And but you come down here, you can see that I'm almost ahead of track for this month of November. And so today is the 22nd for me. So we got 9 more days left for this month of November. And so we'll see what I'll be able to do. I may be able to hit this goal today, tomorrow, or while I'm on vacation. Just getting ready to go on vacation pretty soon for 2 weeks out of the country. And that right there is going to be pretty much when I'm not going to be doing any more videos. Not unless I do short videos from my phone, because I'm not bringing my computer. So this probably, this is my last videos that you're going to see from me doing on my computer until I get back from vacation. So you look at what it says that I should be at by the end of December. I should be at well over $97, almost $9,800. If I'm doing this 10% per day for 5 days per week, this is where I should be at. And then look where it jumps up to again in January, and then by February, then by the end of March, then by the end of April. If I get to this point by the end of April, end of May, whatever the case may be, I am done. I'm not going to try to push it to try to get to, this amount right here in my trading account. No. If I get to over $35 million or even just $13 million, I am done. I'm just going to focus on picking and choosing when I want to trade. And then I will take the profit out and do what I need to do with all that money. Investing into my investment stock portfolio, buying, family homes and everything like that, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing with that money if I'm able to get my account to, millions of dollars, which is possible for me to do. This is what many people did during the last bull run. And when you're in the middle of the bull run, you want to try to take advantage of this bull run as much as possible. There's no guarantee that you're going to be able to close out trades every single day, but you can do the best that you can. So let's go right here to the futures trading. And I just wanted to show you the history of me closing out trades yesterday as the market completely woke up. So you got Solana, you got Bitcoin, which Bitcoin I won't make a whole lot of money on because I can't buy a whole lot of Bitcoin with my current account balance and the way that my strategy is set up, which is I don't use no more than 15x leverage, and I don't use no more than 30% of my funds. A lot of times I'm not using close to 30% of my tradable funds. I'm using somewhere closer to 20%. And you see I closed out ADA, I closed out XRP, XLM, XRP, XLM. And so these, right, I closed them out really quick on this, right, because I was not sure if they was going to keep going up or not, including ADA. So I took the profit real quick just to weigh it out, see what's going to happen. Then they ended up going back up, and that's when I took some more profits. And so you see ADA right here again. If it's going to slow down, I'll go scroll down, but you see on the 21st is when I closed these trades, right? XRP, XLM. Let's keep going down. And just XRP, XLM. So a whole lot of XRP, XLMs yesterday I closed out because both of those normally pump at the same time. They got very similar use case. One is for the people, which is XLM. The XRP is for big financial institutions, governments, and everything like that to do cross-border transactions fast and cheaper. Okay, So now I want to go over to my phone because the app offers a unique opportunity to be able to trade with a DCA futures DCA bot. So as you knew, I had one bot run before, and so I was able to take profit from the prior XRP futures DCA bot, and I was able to launch a futures DCA bot with XLM. So I come right to the history. Now I made a mistake yesterday, but with opening and start my first XLM bot, but that's because I was using 3x leverage. But I was able to close it out and then just relaunch another one. But you can see, let me see, where was that at? No, it wasn't that one. That one. It was this one right here. I think it was this one. Nope, it wasn't that one either. It was this one. Okay, so you can see what I was able to do with XRP, and I got almost 35% profit on this investment of $181.08. And so I just pretty much took the profit from here, and then I was able to launch the XLM bot. And that's what these things these two futures bots, and I'm using 10x leverage, and they've just been killing it for me. When you look at what I have set up for the XLM, let's go to the parameter here. So I'm using 0.4% when the price is going up or down to be able to buy into positions and to sell for profit. And then I don't have a TP set, don't have a stop loss set. I'm gonna let these bots run for 7 days, as a matter of fact, and let me see. I'm gonna see how much profit they're able to generate. Because if they generate more than enough profit, I can take out my initial deposit of $150. And then I can use whatever else that's extra and add it into these bots again, or maybe even launch another bot like HBAR or Solana. I don't know. I'm just looking for, when I'm looking at for a DCA, but I'm looking for those cryptocurrency assets that are pretty cheap in price, so that way I can trade with a lot of it with leverage trading, and also it has a lot of fluctuations. Okay. So when you look at that's what I'm looking for. And let me see, you come right to the place and you can see what's going on, where it's currently at right now, the current price. It bought at this price, and is looking at the sell at this price because the XLM price had dropped. So you can see where if it keeps coming down, it can buy all these other prices going down. And let me see what else I got here. I got 17 safety orders in place. Okay, so you can set this up according to how you like it and everything like that. And I'm gonna go back here to XRP so you can see how I got this set up. So the parameter, I got 21 safety orders on XRP, 0.2% going up and down for price. No 10x leverage as well. And you can see where this one's at. Now, something that I do know about, once the price action gets to the very top, it will end up adding more prices to be able to sell at or buy at, as the price of XRP, XLM, or your cryptocurrency asset that you're trading continues to go up in value, right? So you don't have to worry about running out of like safety orders or grids. Okay, so you're going to be good to go, and that's going to keep adding more to it with the DCA bot. Okay, so right now that's what's going on with that. Let's take a look at the market, because right here on my phone I'm able to see the market cap as well. I don't know if I'm looking at it right on the desktop version, but you can see here XRP now is at over $81.36 billion in market capitalization. It's right there on the heels of BNB right now, and I believe that once XRP gets up to maybe $1.50, it will surpass BNB. Not unless BNB goes on a little run as well. But BNB and Ethereum really woke up yesterday. Ethereum was very boring and stagnant, wasn't doing much of anything until yesterday. And so you take a look at Ethereum, you see right here, it did some things after the election, and that's when I got into Ethereum. It was after the election, and then after that, Ethereum was pretty stagnant all the way until yesterday. And you can see that it shot up all of a sudden. So I could go back to trading Ethereum. We'll have to wait and see. But BNB for sure has been very, very dull, and that's the reason why you see XRP starting to catch up to it right now. It has not been doing much of anything, so because the Ethereum was, for the longest time, was how much? It was much less than $402 billion in market capitalization, and it finally got up to that mark yesterday with the pump that it did eventually after the news. And you know, it was strange because the news went in favor of the dollar, you know, from what I saw. But I knew that when the market couldn't completely dump the way that they was trying to dump it yesterday, I was like, yeah, the cryptocurrency market is about to go, it's about to pump right now. And that's exactly what it did for me in the early afternoon. It started pumping like crazy. And then I was able to start closing out trades and everything like that. And all the way up until last night, literally before midnight, I was closing out trades. And then I was like, let me just let the rest of it run its course for the rest of the night and see what happens tomorrow. So now, Casper just frustrated me. It needs to pull all the way back up to here in order for me to be able to at least look at taking profit. And so let's go back over here and let's take a look at, because I think the market is trying to make some moves right now. I could be wrong. But yeah, you see ADA is in profit, Bitcoin is in profit, XRP and XLM are in profit. SUI does not want to do anything. HBAR is, you know, it almost pulled on, almost back into profit for me last night, and then it dipped. But you know, this is a good place right here for HBAR, and I believe that is going to be able to do a huge move probably today. Matter of fact, let's take a look at HBAR, the chart. So I know I don't have it marked up correctly, probably, or maybe I do. Yep, so it's still marked up correctly, but you can see what is going on right now. It's been trending upward, and I believe it's going to have a breakout performance today, like what happened with XRP and XLM. So let's take a look at XRP. Look at just skyrocketing. So, you know, I know that those haters are sick to their stomachs now, because they had a chance to buy XRP when this thing was literally less than $1. Like what I did, I was able to buy XRP when it was less than $1 and ride this wave all the way up. So, and then I'm also trading it to be able to improve my trading account. And that's just, you know, if you're not biased, you know, because you got these Bitcoin maxis and everything like that, and they hate on everything else. But they criticized XRP for the longest time. Then, you know, it's just like they was in a lawsuit, and it was for a reason why XRP did not do this the last bull run. Now it is unleashing all of its fury on the market right now due to that lawsuit with the SEC that they was able to pretty much win this year. And now if you got Gary Gensler announcing that he's going to probably resign from being SEC chairman in January of next year, now it looks like, you know, XRP is free to do what it needs to do as far as getting to whatever price point that it wants to get to. I mean, I'm not planning on touching XRP until maybe hopefully it gets to $1,000 per coin, and because then at that moment I could sell 500 of my coins and I can get like $500,000. So that's what I plan on doing. Everybody else has their own extra strategies, but I'm happy that I was one of the believers of XRP and got in on it very early, and you know, now I'm staking it to earn more XRP every single day. So that right there is pretty much all I have to show. Let's take a look at XLM real quick as well, because XLM is, like I said, both of them are very similar. The co-founder of XRP is also the founder of XLM. So they're very similar in what they want to do. Just one's going to be for the people, which is XLM, and XRP is for bigger transactions, for the governments, for financial institutions and everything. But you can see both of them are having a breakout performance this bull run cycle, which neither one of them did during the last bull run. You know, so, but that's the way that it is. And, you know, I was able to buy some XLM and stick that as well. I'm going to end up buying some more in the future, because this right here is still going for, you know, less than 30 cents per coin right now. You know, I don't know how long it's going to be there. It's going to be above 30 cents pretty soon, as you can see. But yeah, this right here is just absolutely killing it. Let's go back over here to my futures account to see where it is at now. So it's now net less than $100 floating loss, which is good. And so just hoping that Casper can finally do something and move up, and also Sui. Hopefully Sui and Casper can do something today, and I'll be able to get out of these positions, whether I close them out in a loss or in small profits. But that right there is all I wanted to talk about in this video, Pionex. If you like what you heard and saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to share this video to other people. If you're interested in joining Pionex, I will have a link down in the description of this video as well as in the comment section. If you're in the United States, you will not be able to take advantage of futures trading or leverage trading. You can do spot trading. You can take advantage of the spot trading bots as well. They're all free. If you're in the UK, you will not be able to join Pionex because due to cryptocurrency regulations in the UK. But for a majority of you around the rest of the world, yes, you can join Pionex and be able to take advantage of this cryptocurrency exchange that offers free trading bots as well as opportunity for you to trade manually and also copy trade from the app. Okay, so that right there is all I say. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time in this video. Take care, everyone.